Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. We begin in South Africa, where opposition politician Julius Malema is currently facing renewed scrutiny after being found guilty of hate speech by the Equality Court. The ruling stems from a fiery 2022 speech in which Malema, leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters, made remarks that the court says incited violence and targeted individuals based on race and gender. DW's Tuzo Kumalo tells us why this story is important.
Malema is continuing to defend his statements, arguing they were political expressions rooted in South Africa's liberation history. But the court disagrees, stating that his words crossed the line into unlawful hate speech. Meanwhile, Malema's party, the EFF, is preparing to appeal the Equality Court's decision. This case is stirring intense debate across South Africa. Supporters of Malema say the ruling suppresses radical political discourse and ignores the historical context of anti-apartheid struggle songs and slogans. Critics argue that Malema's rhetoric risks inflaming racial tensions and undermining democratic norms. Here are some reactions.
I would say Mr. Malema was wrong by criticizing the white individual in front of the television and the media, because the justice system of South Africa doesn't allow anyone to criticize or discriminate anyone on the public platform.
Yeah, I mean, freedom of speech, they say it's there, but then not really, because they say you have freedom of speech, but if you speak up yourself, your feelings, it becomes a problem. You become public enemy number one.
In Tanzania, the official campaign season has begun ahead of the country's general elections, scheduled for October the 28th. The National Electoral Commission has confirmed the list of 17 presidential candidates, with incumbent President Samia Suluhu Hassan cleared to run for a second term, while opposition parties are already facing hurdles. Why does this matter? ACT Wazalendo's Luhanga Mpina was barred from collecting nomination papers, sparking outrage, and Chadema, Tanzania's main opposition party, is also raising concerns about transparency and fairness in the process. The Tanzanian police force is warning candidates and their supporters to strictly adhere to campaign schedules and legal guidelines, threatening legal action against anyone inciting unrest or violating electoral rules. And finally, we turn to Nigeria, where gunmen have launched a deadly attack in Zamfara state, abducting over 100 people, including women and children, and killing at least 6. The assault targeted Cairo community in the northwest, a region plagued by violent gangs known locally as bandits. Police have yet to issue a formal statement, while families remain in anguish, unsure of the fate of their loved ones. Why does this matter? The scale and frequency of attacks like the one in Zamfara reveal deep vulnerabilities in rural protection and law enforcement. As mass kidnappings become disturbingly routine, rebuilding public trust in state institutions is becoming critical. The situation presents an opportunity for Nigerian authorities and international partners to rethink strategies and prioritize the safety and resilience of affected communities. And that's all we had time for today. Don't forget to leave a comment, share, like, and subscribe to our channel DW Africa. I'm Lucy Riley.